Hello starters, welcome to a deck tech with Living End. Let's say I'm just gonna remove some cards. This is actually a post matches gameplay. It happens sometimes. One card is wrong. Yeah. Alright, so today I will be playing Living End, one of my favorite decks, and the reason I like it so much is that it has multiple things going on. It's deeper than you might think. So what I like to do is add fulminated mages. Everyone has those, but I like the avalanche riders as well. I think it's a fantastic game plan to begin with. You will probably lose if you only play fulminators and avalanche riders. That's not my point, but if you go fulminated mage, if you go like cycle, fulminated mage, cascade, you blow up 2 lands. That's possible to recover from, but if you go cycler, fulminated mage, avalanche riders, you go down to a pretty low life total, and then you get to blow up 4 lands in total. They won't recover from that. Anyway, this is just a very standard stock list. Otherwise, you have the 1 mana cyclers, all of them, the street wraiths. I like Pale Recluse because sometimes you just need a 3rd land, and land cyclers are pretty good. You could run Twisted Abomination or other stuff, but I think Pale Recluse is pretty good. It's a decent defensive creature as well, so you don't lose to, like, you go off, they play a Delver, you attack, and they flip Delver and kill you. That's not gonna happen with Pale Recluse. And Jungle Weaver, I still like 1. It's the biggest one around, but it's 2 mana to cycle, which is not as good. I only have 2 Spirit Guides. Sometimes I run 0, sometimes I ran 3, and the numbers between. I think they're okay. I run 2 Beast Withins just to be able to handle anything. I mean, some decks doesn't have a target for Demonic Dread, then you use Beast Within on their lands, or whatever. You can blow up Ensnaring Bridges, I don't know, main board, Rest in Peace, what have you. It can kill anything. And then I have the Avalanche Riders. You can have an extra Living End, you can play the stupid Expertises, you can play more Spirit Guides, more Beast Withins, Shriekmaws, more cyclers, whatever. I like to do this. I like to blow lands. Then I have 19 lands. It could be correct to go down to 18. I have 1 white source just to be able to cast Pale Recluse, and that's also a plan that the deck can have. If you're facing, for example, a blue-based control deck and you go like Fulminator Mage, they have to counter that. Then you go, okay, I will cast Architect of Will. What are they supposed to do? They can't counter it, because then you will get Living End through. They can't kill it because, well, it can, but that takes time and you will get it back anyway. Then you play a big 4/4 and it's like, it doesn't even die to Lightning Bolt, come on. And then if they don't handle your things, you win, and if they do handle your things, you go for Living End and you win anyway. So I like that plan as well. For the sideboard, I have the 4th copy of Living End, some Ricochet traps for control, and Avalanche Rider as well. Also works against the big mana decks. 3 Kitchen Finks against Burn, 3 Fairy Macabre to interact with the graveyard, another copy of Beast Within, and I like Anger of the Gods against the fast creature decks. You could argue that you probably go off on turn 3, so you maybe not need Anger, but I wanted to try them out again and see if they're good. You could cut Angers and add other stuff, but like Dismember or something. But we will talk more about that after the last match, so let's jump into the first one and see how it goes. Hello starters, welcome to the first match with Living End. And I win the match. Nice! Okay, alright. Well, I guess we will play against another opponent then. I don't know, it's Minkaby, the fearsome, I don't know. Let's scoop. Alright, welcome to the first match. Somewhat sketchy hand, but I will keep. One cycler is pretty bad. Hopefully we can find another one. No, we cannot. I'm gonna play this tapped and pass. Now with with Death Shadow aggro running around, you could be mistaken for that deck. But if we're gonna draw lands, I mean Blackleaf Cliffs is not a land in Death Shadow aggro, so Mind Stone. That's a beast within. I'm gonna stop on my opponent's upkeep and blow up on island. Could go for the Mind Stone, but then they can crack it in response, so that doesn't seem very good. And then I guess next time we can suspend Living End. I don't wanna blow Demonic Dread for just Street Wraith. That seems pretty bad. But I'm fine going against the lands here. Maybe we can draw an Avalanche Rider. That would probably be the best draw. So we can blow up the other island and not take any damage. Whatever we were going to cast this turn is not getting cast. Overflowing Chalice. Oh, okay. Could be a major setback. Oh! Ah, call it. Call it. I think I want another green source here. Double red. I guess take Overgrown Tomb. Call it. Pretty nice to destroy the Chancery, setting them back even further. Not attacking, obviously. Gonna block, actually. And then we can potentially go for a Demonic Dread. I wouldn't be against that. Putting some pressure up. Getting to destroy another island. Oh, that's pretty good. Actually, we're gonna do this the correct way. I think this one can cycle everything. So I'm gonna use this, Cascade, cast this, and now I'm gonna cycle. Perfect. Alright. Still pretty good, I think. Oh, you have a counterspell? Main board negate. Ah well, it's so... I mean, it's not that usual that a deck that runs Mind Stone and Everflowing Chalice also packs counterspells, because that's very hard to get into the deck. I guess that's actually not as good as just casting another Demonic Dread. I want to, but if they didn't play a land this turn, they probably don't have more, so might as well just get some value out of the Avalanche Rider we do have. So they got to draw a card, but we can blow up 2 more lands if they happen to find one. Ratchet Bomb. That will take a while. I guess now we pay, because why not? Play a land, bash with everything. And now you're dead. Most likely. 1, you're gonna get it up to 5. I think that will be tough. Alright, so mono blue artifact control, I assume. Not mono blue, it was blue white actually. Guess we want Ricochet Trap. I like Avalanche Riders. Might want another Living End. Anger seems bad, Beast Within seems okay. What to cut? We can cut like 2 Demonic Dreads, bring in 2 Ricochet Traps, and then Jungle Weaver, for another ricochet trap, and then cut the Pillar Recluses for more stuff. I don't like cutting cyclers. I don't like cutting cascaders either, but I think since we do need ricochet trap, and I think it's fine boarding in one more living end. We don't have ingot chewers. That's a bummer. I need to go over this sideboard. It's very old. The whole deck is actually extremely old. It's the same list I ran for like 2 years ago, so. But we will see. Gonna face SF Giants 89. 2 cyclers and a ricochet trap, and a beast within, I guess. That works for me. That's pretty good, because now we don't... Since we have a cycler here, we don't have to play... Like, should we play a tapped land or an untapped land? Now we know. Another land, okay. Or beast within, I mean. Like now, if I drew, for example, another 1-mana cycler, I would definitely cycle it first, before I know which land to play. Now I can go for the Bloodstained Mire, because I don't have any more cyclers. Then next turn I will go for Beast Within, and then another Beast Within, most likely. Sure. I think I can beat that. Gonna grab Blood Crypt. We don't have any white spells. Alright, that's fantastic. Exactly what we needed. Time to go for the lands. I like the mana denial plan so much. Sometimes it backfires, like now they hit us to 15 and then they hit us to 10 and then we're getting close to dying, but I have faith. Another Filigree Familiar, okay. Carabeard, not bad, not bad. Bloodstained Mire. I guess fetching a basic isn't the worst. Get a swamp, pass, I'm gonna Beast Within, another land. And now I'm getting to the point where I might need to draw a cycler. But if we do draw one, we have Ricochet Trap up to protect us with, so. Cycler. Avalanche Rider, 3. We're still dead actually, which is kinda sad. Alright, well we're dead. We drew lands. Lands are not very good. Lands and Ricochet Traps. Still think this is an okay configuration. I mean, obviously I could have not Beast Within the land there and not been dead. But I think it's important to go for the mana. If you're gonna go for the mana, you have to continue to go for the mana. You can't just do it halfway. Okay, I think this is a keep. This is one of the instances where you cycle first, obviously. Now we didn't draw land, so now we have 3 cyclers but nothing, or 3 cascaders but nothing in the graveyard. That's the usual recipe. If we draw a Fulminator Mage, do we Spirit Guide it out? Maybe. Yeah, that's exactly what we wanted. That's exactly it. So now we're getting to a point already where we might lose, because we have drawn 3 cascaders and a living end. And the living end is obviously a brick, so that's like missing a draw step. And the Violent Outburst is just not very good at all. We need one, obviously. We could have some use for the second one, but the third one, not so good. That's one of the reasons why I cut down on them. If we could have split them, so we could have like 1 in the last game and 2 in this, I think we would have been in good shape. Do I get to fetch, or? Yeah. Grabbing Stomping, land. Okay, then I think I'm fine with doing this. Blowing up 2 lands basically, getting to attack, and now we can Violent Outburst for Riders plus Street Wraith, which is a lot better than just Street Wraith. No thank you. Yeah, I think this is fine. Okay, let's cycle. Okay, another freaking Cascader that we don't need. Now they could keep Negate up, but that's fine. Ah, come on! That's not fun at all. The odds of drawing a living end is kinda low. The odds of drawing 2 is very low. So now I'm a bit sad actually. I think I'm just gonna let him attack me here. See if he taps out for a Filigree Familiar. No? Okay. Let's go for the 3rd living end. Good, I boarded in another one. I expect this to be countered. Mana leak, okay. So now he can't have Spell Pierce, basically. That would be unfortunate. I could go for alright, nice. Suspend this turn. It wouldn't be a horrible plan, but if I draw the last living end, all my Cascaders are worthless, so sure. So I can't attack with Avalanche Riders. I think I'm just gonna let it die then. Still have a decent squad of attackers. I can use Violent Outburst to pump them up. But I think I'll wait a turn, because I don't want to reveal that that I don't have more Cascaders. Do I suspend living end? Yeah, I think I do. Right now my living end is not very good, but either my squad will win or he will have to deal with them. Yes, I know, 17 minutes. Or he will have to deal with them, and then living end will be pretty good. Islands, what could you have? You could have what is it called? The one that bounces everything that has power or toughness lower than or equal to the number of islands you have. I guess that could be a thing. Or nothing. I'm gonna fetch again. I don't want to draw more lands. Yep. The Beast Within. So now I could go for Violent Outburst to have lethal, but okay. That's acceptable. You will have to play a lot of cryptics to get out of this. Everflowing Chalice for 2. Alright. And Mind Stone, alright. And Relic of Progenitus, alright. Then I will go for Beast Within on my forest, giving me lethal. And if you have something, I will still have lethal with Violent Outburst. Alright. If you have Repeal, I mean. Attack. My minions. Do my bidding. Yay! Thank you for watching. I won't be able to record more matches right now because Magic Online is going down, but stay tuned for more Magic content as soon as Magic Online is up again.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, it really helps us out. If you enjoyed this content, please consider supporting us at patreon.com/magicgatheringstrand.